Hello, everybody. Welcome to your daily pop of positivity. Today, we're going to focus on overflow, overwhelm, and plenty, and also magician sword, confidence in your magic, and to bring all of this about. And it's funny, I really like this card because last night I was cleaning up the set that what I was photographing, and I was like, I needed a quick place to put some of the rings and before I organized them back in the box, and I had them on this, and the gold coins were sitting in a pile, and then I had a book that was like embossed in gold, and I put everything in a pile on that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it just looks like an embarrassment of riches. It looks like an old like princess's boudoir, like on her dressing table in Russia, where she just throws her coins and her jewelry and her rings and her gold, like everything was gold and platinum and silver and shiny. And I feel like sometimes we need that like richness in our life to look at things and see a beautiful aesthetic, to feel like what we have is amplified. You know, it's like that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I feel like that's why silver is one of my favorite colors. It brings in light. It's like lustrous, it's shiny, it's all of that. So gorgeous, happy objects around us right now. Really investing also in nice pieces instead of buying, you know, a bunch of like inexpensive junk that tarnishes and stuff. Investing in a good piece. I like to do that with a coat and a pair of shoes, something that we'll wear all the time that is really well made. I feel like that reminds us, you know, everything is coming together, and the blessings you've been waiting for, the flowing adventures, all of that is coming when you match it up with this magician sword. Like, what do you really want and why do you want it? I love to create beautiful things. That's coming together for me right now really nicely. I love to be able to and what I'm doing too now is I'm getting these really gorgeous velvet boxes so I can have all my collection of rings and other things for the store and for you guys. Everything all placed safely in its own little thing. So I'm very careful not to scratch stones, or gold is also very soft. But you see, like these rings I'm wearing, they have a large face, and if you mistreat things, you just throw it all together, things can get scratched. So caring for things and having gratitude and reverence for them also helps things remain in good condition, right? You ever buy a new sweater and you're like, I am not going to wash this on hot with jeans and shrink this bad bear and have it be all pilly and erect? And the moment we get careless and we're in a hurry, we tend to do things like that, right? And then we lament, oh my God, that was cashmere. Oh my God, that was this or that, right? And this is caring for the little things so more beautiful things can come in. This is less is more. This is simplicity. This is beautiful, as opposed to just cumbersome and extra. So I feel like these beautiful adventures are going to arise mostly because you are ready for them. You have stipulated to the universe, I really would like to go out and meet new wonderful kindred spirits. I would love to go to an art gallery. I would love to have a nice dinner. I would love to laugh with people kind of my ilk, that have a good sense of humor and that are silly and that are light and like the things that I like. And I feel like all of this is coming into your life. You're already going to start to feel protected and blessed, and wishes and gifts are going to start to show up. It is a really magical time. Better relationships, healing you've been hoping for, the fates coming together and making big improvements in your life where necessary and where you can feel good, and also where you don't feel like life is a drudge or a hardship to do things. You just feel like it flows, it just comes peacefully and quietly, and you're able and capable to deal with everything systematically, one by one, right? Little steps bring us to the bigger picture. We're not in any kind of hurry, which is important, because when we think we have to hurry something, we might lose some of that inspiration, that visionary thinking of, I can take my time and put it all together the way I want. I kind of equate this to, just say you're throwing a party and say you want it to be, I don't know, a French carousel, Cirque du Soleil sort of thing. It's like, wouldn't it be nice if you had a month and each time you could picture each little thing, you could implement it into it, right? As opposed to, you're having this party tomorrow, grab any old crap out there. You are not going to settle. You are like, I am going to put this together, like decorating an apartment, decorating for a party, doing whatever, putting an outfit together. I really want this one little thing that has the spark and the power to really put my vision out there, right? Like just dressing the set today, I was like, I wanted greens and golds. I was just starting to think of that, and that motivates me to go do reads. Artistry and art and setup definitely do that. And I remember last night when I was putting this away and seeing all the green and gold, I was like, oh, I want some green and gold cards. And they're also two of my other favorite colors. Green just being so earthy and grounded, and it makes me joyous, and it helps me see the potential in the right way, because it's like cleanliness and clarity and fresh, that kind of color. And gold is just the warmth of the sun, and it's like this joy emulsified, and I feel like that's how you're going to be feeling. But we have to start with gratitude, right? What are we grateful for? Beautiful people around us. For me, I'm very grateful for the readers out there on YouTube. Like, I start my day with Gregory and some of my faves, and I feel like they lift and they make me happy. Guided Intuition, love her. You guys, if you haven't seen Sammy on Not Your Average Glow, she has been sharing some really wonderful videos about her life, and I love when I get to meet people and know what they've experienced. And she is just so authentic in her last reads that I was literally crying. I thought, that is amazing. That's what this is about. The magic, knowing people have been through tremendous things and they come out the other side, these glowing, beautiful, heroic forms of inspiration, because they don't let things defeat them. They come out the other side and they use it as a teaching tool now. So Sammy, fantastic. Those last few videos you made, you're the best. I'm so excited. But that's why I feel like I have this abundance of plenty everywhere, where I can reach in and tap into people's experience and knowledge and be fortified for it, right? And that is what you're starting to do. You're going to take inspired action and create these expectations of joy, of success, all of that. Therefore, setting the template for I am going to win. I do have limitlessness. All these possibilities and opportunities are meant for me, and I'm going to go grab them. So you guys, also back by popular demand, I had a few people asking if I was going to do my 3 questions for $33 special. I'm going to run that through the weekend. So if you come on over to IG Sparquest11, you just DM me and send me your questions. I'm really excited. I love doing these, and when I get such a powerful response, I'm like, oh, heck yeah. No problemo. Really excited where I am later. The heat index is supposed to be 106 degrees, so I don't think they'll be outside. I'm like, how is that possible? Do we live on the equator? Like, what the hell is going on? It's almost like I just can't even though my thing reads 90 right now, I guess, with humidity and stuff. I haven't even stepped outside because it is midday and I don't want to melt, but I'm like, I'm in awe of it. But comment down below too if you guys can acclimate to heat or cool very quickly. Like, I can go out and sit in the shade and I can get comfortable, even if it's 90 or 100 degrees. If there's a slight breeze, it isn't massive humidity, and I'm in the shade, I still love it. I love the green, warm richness, of summer, and these cards remind me of it. Golden green, right? It's like, just get drenched in that sun. It's beautiful. So you guys are the absolute best. Love and light. I'm gonna go upload.